People said Fire Punch was good. It was so-so. Whatever. All right. So, today we will be doing a tier list. It is called... Fuck, what is it called again? Honkai Star Rail Soaked in Bathwater Tier List. Now, the person who requested this seal might not be in chat right now because I haven't seen him chat. So, all I'm going to say is shit out of luck, brother. You don't have the dog in you today. Because you're just going to have to watch the VOD of this. I gave you an hour to show up. Now you can just go fuck yourself. Wait, I can't say that. It's going to go on YouTube, maybe. So, we're going to try to do this as fast as possible so that I don't have to do anything to it. I'm just going to post it on YouTube because, like, my YouTube channel is kind of dead. I haven't posted in, like, a month and a half. I need to post at least a video there just to show you that I'm still fucking alive. You know what I mean? YouTube frogs forget really quickly, chat. They forget, like, they have like, early onset dementia or something, right? Like, they'll just forget everything. And then they just start screaming and then say, "Where's my freaking bottle, mommy? Feed me my bottle, mommy. Why aren't you giving me YouTube bottles of milk, mommy?" I don't know why I said that, but like, okay. So let's start the tier list. So it's pretty easy what we're gonna do here. Soak me. Soak me. Soak me is the highest tier. You wanna fucking drown? No, drown me. It's drown me. We're gonna fucking drown them in bathwater. 100%. This is soak me. This is dip me. This is wet me. And this is no thank you. So, the way I imagine this tier list to be, based on the rankings, is we have a bathtub in front of us. And the characters of Honkai Star Rail are literally inside of the room next to it. And now we have to decide what to do with each character when they get into the bathtub. So let's say, for example, we start Arlen. What would we have Arlen do once we have them in the bathtub? Look, I don't know if this is exactly what you wanted for the tier list, but this is the idea that literally just struck me as I'm doing it right now. While we have Arlen, what do we want to do with him? Do we want to drown him, soak him, dip him, wet him, or no thank you? Wait a minute. I need to change soak and dip. Don't they feel like they're kind of the same? No, they're not. They're not. Soak them. No. Okay. Soak is basically a higher version of dip. For Arlen, it's kind of fucking hard, man. I'm hard. Belle Delphine. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Belle Delphine. Yeah. Also, Kokomi. Also sold her bathwater. Anyway, for Arlen, I think I would say... Fuck, I don't know what to say about Arlen, man. Because, you know, Arlen will have his dog, right? Peppy or whatever his name is, following him and shit. Nah, I don't see it, man. I'm going to say no thank you to this. It's an unexciting start to the tier list, but I'm just going to say no to it, man. All right. Asta? Yeah, she seems like the sweet, innocent type. So the way I see it is, okay, based on just like her personality and stuff, right? Like she's the responsible head researcher and all that shit, right? I feel like it wouldn't be fun to drown her because I think she would just literally drown. I don't think it would be fun to soak her because I feel like she would act in a responsible way when she gets soaked. You know, she would cover herself with towels and just go dip. You know what I mean? I think it wouldn't be fun to wet her either. Because I feel like it just wouldn't have the desired effect you want. I feel like you want to dip her. You know what I mean? You want a mix of playfulness with the bathwater and the seriousness. You know what I mean? So like you just dip her, like, you know. Okay, what would you dip? You're gonna dip her all the way. Can you see this? You see my mouse pointer, right? You're gonna dip her all the way here on the hem of her skirt. You know, just so she feels a little bit of that warmth or that chill. Yeah, sounds like a good time. That sounds like it fits her personality. You know what I mean? doesn't feel like it fits her personality to get drowned or get soaked. Yeah. Next is Baizu. Okay, lolly alert, by the way. FBI, come at me, I guess. Come at me. Dip and lick like you do to a bag of Doritos. I mean, yeah, sure. Possibly. Which is what, you know what I mean? It's more like, how come I've never used this emote before? It's one of those things where like, you want to be gentle, but at the same time you want to like have your intentions known. You know what I mean? I feel like if you're too overbearing on Asta, you'll just push her away. So like if you just fucking soak her with water or you try to drown her, we're fucking dead. Baizu, we're gonna drown her. What is this? Nothing needs to be said. Not looking at Booba. Oh, that's a nice emote. Oh, man. You're reporting that? What do you mean? It's so obvious why you'd want to fucking drown Baizu, okay?
Now, but friends are forever.
It's because... I know you can hear Genshin in the background. Let me turn that off. The reason why I want to drown Baizu isn't because of the reason you think I want to drown Baizu, okay? I want to drown Baizu because I want to test her immortality, okay? Because she is one of the longest living species in the Shanzong Lofu. I want to know what happens when she dies, okay? Is her immortality make her impervious to death by drowning? Does she get multiple chances at life, unlike the Maris truck that just die after you kill them once? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Did I say Baizu? Bailu. I said Bailu. Did I say Baizu? Why did I say Baizu? She'll beat you up as a treatment. Payback is due. Nah, man. Nah. If I said Baizu, that's fine. You know, if Baizu was in this tier list, I probably would want to drown him too. Let me explain why, okay? I would drown Baizu in the Honkai Star Rail bathroom tier list because the thing is, Baizu would look like the type of guy that would want to choke you. And because of that, I feel like I want to see a man in power get stripped of that power. You know what I mean? Feels like behind closed doors, Baizu is the one that chokes you. He's the one in control. So like if you drown him, you are the one in control. You know, you get what I'm saying? Never mind. Whatever. Would I drown Bailu and Baizu together? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Is it Bailu and Baizu a match made in heaven? We got two doctors, one's immortal, one's gay. No FBI college. What? No FBI calling will be happening in this stream. You know what I mean? All right. Blade. Blade, to be fair, I don't know much about Blade. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen fanfics about him. I don't know if it's representative of who he is. But he seems like a not a fun guy to be with. And I feel like Wet Me is just that's the general aura I get from him. I feel like wetting him would be just enough to like rile him off, to like just piss him off. I just want to piss him off. You know what I mean? I don't want to make him super angry. I just want to piss him off. I feel like wetting him does that. You know, I don't know if this tier list was intended to be 100% wholly sexual, but it's not sexual, okay? I'm not always horny, you know? It's not every day I look at YouTube stories and I see Kazumi banging Johnny Sins and telling him that he has a Filipino boyfriend that's a freaking virgin. Blade is Honkai Shao, same energy. I see. So the edginess, I don't like the edginess. If it's Honkai Shao, I don't like the edginess. I just want to like sprinkle some stuff, see what his reaction is, and be done with it. You know what I mean? Next is Bronia. I would say Bronia. I forgot we were supposed to look at their characters. Look, we all know what Bronia looks like, okay? For a Bronia, we all know this. Have you entered the fucking Bronia verse, my G? It's just Hoke Me territory, okay? Let me tell you why, okay? Now, I feel like if you try to drown Baizu, I mean, why do I keep talking about Baizu? What the fuck?
I found this on the web.
Shut up, bro. I accidentally activated Siri on my watch, and it Googled Baizu for me. So that's cool. So for Bronia, I don't think I want to drown her. Fuck, I forgot my train of thought. Jesus. Okay. The reason why I want to soak her is because I feel like she would look really good soaked. Okay. It's one of the rare instances where we go Bronia. Wow. What the fuck did I type, bitch? Bronia. Okay. Now, doesn't that look good soaked, right? And then not to mention, there's a lot of shenanigans that could play around with a rifle. You know what I mean? Especially when it's all soapy and has a lot of suds. It can go in many places. It can go in many holes. It can be used for many things. You know what I mean? And you can't really do that if it's drowning. You know what I mean? You can't do that if she's drowning. Then if she's drowning, you're entering a different territory here. Okay, a different territory that I don't think you can come back from. All right, if she's drowning with rifle in hand and you have all these intrusive thoughts, I don't think if you do the stuff that you're thinking of right now, I don't think you can come back from that. I don't think you can regain your sanity if you do that. You deep throat Bronia's rifle, bro. I don't want to do that. I don't want to slit my fucking throat open, man. You need this Filipino's name. It's Kazumi. It's Kazumi. You're welcome. I don't want to. You would get spit roasted between Bronia's rifle and Silly's scythe. I don't look, man. Sounds very dangerous. Sounds like I'd be bleeding a lot. I mean, if you like the pain, good on you, brother. I kind of just like things in my ass. Okay, Clara. No one hurts my Clara. Clara is my angel. No, thank you. We will say, Clara, you don't belong here yet. Go back when you're ready. Go back to your room, honey. Go back. You're not ready yet. When you're ready, let's go. All right, next. Dan Hong. I don't know what to think about Dan Hong, man. What the fuck am I supposed to do with Dan Hong, bro? Oh, man. What the hell am I supposed to do with Dan Hong, man? You know, he has very striking similarities to Blade, to be honest. And I think they're related somehow in terms of the story because of, stuff in the story. We've all seen. I'm not going to say spoilers. But I'm putting him at Wet Me as well. Because I feel like he's a party pooper. You know what I mean? He's a killjoy. He's a buzzsaw of fun. So if you just wet him a little bit, he's going to be all bitchy and shit. And March has to come along and be like, oh, it's okay, Dad Hung. It's just we're just having a jolly little time. That's my March 7 impression, by the way. It's a manga, isn't it? Yeah, it's a manga. Yes. Why did I read that manga? Is it the same Is it the same author as Chainsaw Man, right? People said Fire Punch was good. It was so. Whatever. All right. So today we will be doing a tier list. It is called. Fuck, what is it called again? Hawkeye Star Rail soaked in bathwater tier list. Now, the person who requested this seal might not be in chat right now because I haven't seen him chat. So, all I'm going to say is shit out of luck, brother. You don't have the dog in you today.
Goldfish as pets?
Because you're just going to have to watch the VOD of this. I gave you an hour to show up. Now you can just go fuck yourself. Wait, I can't say that. It's going to go on YouTube, maybe. So we're going to try to do this as fast as possible so that I don't have to do anything to it. I'm just going to post it on YouTube because like my YouTube channel is kind of dead. I haven't posted in like a month and a half. I need to post at least a video there just to show you that I'm still fucking alive. You know what I mean? YouTube frogs forget really quickly, chat. They forget, like, they have like early onset dementia or something, right? Like, they'll just forget everything. And then they just start screaming and then say, where's my freaking bottle, mommy? Feed me my bottle, mommy. Why aren't you giving me YouTube bottles of milk, mommy?
Fireworks are for now.
I don't know why I said that, but like, okay. So let's start the tier list. So it's pretty easy what we're gonna do here. Soak me. Soak me. Soak me is the highest tier. You wanna fucking drown? No, drown me. It's drown me. We're gonna fucking drown them in bathwater. 100%. This is soak me. This is dip me. This is wet me. And this is no thank you. So, the way I imagine this tier list to be, based on the rankings, is we have a bathtub in front of us. And the characters of Honkai Star Rail are literally inside of the room next to it. And now we have to decide what to do with each character when they get into the bathtub. So let's say, for example, we start Arlen. What would we have Arlen do once we have them in the bathtub? Look, I don't know if this is exactly what you wanted for the tier list, but this is the idea that literally just struck me as I'm doing. You know, Lucha seems like a stern guy, resolute, protecting that coffin, whatever is inside of him. I've heard theories that he's the person inside the coffin is Colin. I don't really know. I don't even remember who Colin is in Honkai Impact, but yeah, it's Colin. I just remember Colin kind of looks like Kiana. That's all I really remember about that. I think I don't really remember much, man. I don't even remember Otto's backstory, bro. Anyway, for Lucha, this is kind of a hard one. This is kind of a hard one. I don't know what I want to do with Lucha. I want to drown him. I want to drown him. I want to open his coffin. And then I want to put Lucha's dead body inside of that coffin with whatever he's protected inside of it. That's what I want to do. Even though he's my stepbro. My stepbro's keeping secrets from me. You know what I mean? I don't know what's inside that coffin, S.A. I want to know what that inside that coffin, S.A. Okay. March. March is my... I love March. I love March. I'm going to soak her. I don't want to kill her. I love March. I love March. I love March. March is my favorite character. When Clara grows up, she becomes my favorite character. But canonically speaking right now, I love March. Okay. Next is Natasha. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of confused about Natasha. Natasha's such a nice girl. But you kind of want to fucking soak her. But I feel like she's a little bit too nice to get soaked, to be honest. She doesn't feel like she'd want to get dipped. So I'm going to put her at wet. It just doesn't feel right to kill her or try to kill her. It doesn't feel right to submerge her body into the freaking bathwater. And she doesn't have that certain playfulness to get dipped. You know what I mean? But I definitely want her wet, you know? That's where I don't know. I'm not particularly attached to Natasha. You know what I mean? All right, Pella. To be honest with you, Pella is the type of girl that's easily flustered. It is easy to tell that she is just easily flustered. And you know what I feel about those people, right? So I'm going to soak her. I'm gonna put her here. I don't particularly. I like her outfit and all that stuff, but like I'm not particularly attracted to her personality. But I will soak her because I just like to see her flustered as she's fucking getting soaked by water. You know what I mean? Sounds like a good time. Similar to Japard, March is just a happy-go-lucky girl. I didn't need to explain anything. You just want to soak her because it's just a fun time, and I love March. Honkai Sucrose. What do you mean? If you say that, then that means Silver Wolf is Honkai Kazuha. Do you really want to bring yourself into this world, into this conversation? QQ. Shit. Oh. QQ is such a fucking fun girl, though. I feel like she'd be game for anything. You know what I mean? In which case, I will say, throw a curveball and say no, thank you. It's like I bet she'd be fucking busting in that room after her fucking game of mahjong or whatever, and she said, "Drown me, Stell, drown me." And then Stell's just gonna look her straight in the face and like, "Your time has not yet come, my child. Come back when you have." I have no idea. To be honest, sometimes the tangents hit. Sometimes they just fucking whoop-de-doo. Bro, I think I'm gonna drown everyone, bro. I want to drown Sampa, man. I think I'm gonna put Baizu here, to be honest. I'm not that curious about, like, you know, immortality and all that shit, fine, but like, I want to drown Sampa. Look, it's the same thing with Kafka. You know the nihility users, man. You know what I mean? You know them. It's the same thing with Kafka. Sampa is basically just the male version of Kafka at this point. You don't think about that? You think about that? Yeah. Same. Sealy. Well, obviously. Obviously we want to drown her, you know? She keeps telling us to disappear in a sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Obviously we need to kill her. Right? That's like the normal, that's a thing we want to do, right? We want to fucking kill her. We want to drown her. To be honest, I want to see what Sealy's face is when we try to drown her. You know, she's gonna see. She's a very trusting individual. Once she thinks she can trust you, so once Stell or whatever the other guy's name is tries to drown him, she's gonna feel betrayed. You know, I want to see whether or not she gives up or she makes us disappear in a sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. It feels like I just want to drown everyone, but no. Okay, Serval, dip me. They have the same, like these people here have the same characteristics. You know, they're very playful. They're very intelligent, and you don't want to soak them. You don't want to drown them. You just want to dip them. You just want to tease them because they themselves are teases. You know what I mean? It's a perfect marriage. It's the perfect category to describe them. Why isn't Kafka there? Because I want to drown her. Okay. She's like a if I put her there, it would be it would be an injustice to her because she has her own category of like. That's why she's at the top right now because she has her own category of kind of like halfway through. I want to play you, but I also want to kill you, but like half kill you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like I want to choke you real hard to the point like you're almost about to die, but I don't want to kill you. Because you might like it, not because I want to kill you. You know what I mean? Like she seems like she would like that kind of thing, not because I want to do it. Okay? Hello, Neil, welcome. Why is Blainer event ending tomorrow? It's just 5 days. It's 5 days. Why would it not end? The new character is gonna get released on Wednesday. Silver Wolf, same thing with QQ. This girl is like you gotta subvert her expectations. So I'm gonna put her at no thank you. because I don't want her. I don't want to see her, like, how to say this, disrupt my plans. Next is Su Shang. Su Shang, huh? Whatever would I do with Su Shang? Well, she's dumb, that's for sure. I can't really think of anything for Su Shang, to be honest. I mean, she's cute, but I'm leaning towards the no thank you for her right now. Am I just being wrong if I say that I'm not attracted to Su Shang in Honkai Star Rail at all? They murdered this bitch in terms of like, she looked freaking incredible in Honkai Impact. What happened to her? She became a freaking teenage version of herself here, which to some people they might like it, but for me I don't like it. You know, I just don't like. I just look at Su Shang and I'm reminded of what Su Shang looks like in the real world. You know what I mean? Have you seen Su Shang? Have you seen Su Shang, bro? This is what we could have gotten. This is what we could have gotten, bro. This could have what she. This is just what could have. This is basically like. It's just basically a taller, bigger, booblet version of her right now. Why did we get the lesser end of the fucking stick? I'm just saying, man. If I keep thinking about the possibilities of what she could have been, she's cute. If this was the OG Su Shang, I would like her, like a lot. But she's not the OG Su Shang. This is the OG Su Shang. And as such, I have come to the verdict that I am no thank youing her. For the simple reason that I just don't feel it. She's like the same as Arlen right now. The same as Arlen and yeah, the same in Hook. I think I'll put Hook there. She's got almost the same size though, does she? But it's like it's still smaller, man. And she looks like a kid. I don't know, man. The way they did her hair makes her look like a much more of a kid. It just feels such a wasted opportunity. Feels like they're gonna introduce another variation of Su Shang at some point. That's why they made her this. Yeah, exactly. I just read it. Don't worry, they release a newer version. Yeah. Isn't that how Honkai games work? Yeah. I mean, the very fact that Don Hong is gonna get a new persona, I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, to be honest, but you know, I think it's a bad thing, personally speaking, because they will have just a lot of variations of a certain character, and it's just gonna get more and more confusing as time goes on, especially if you don't like play it or are up to date with it every single time. I don't even know who Su Shang is from Blue Archive, though. All right. Ting Yun. Ting Yun is uptight as fuck. Feels like she'd be very surprised if I soaked her. So we're gonna put her here. Her thighs are immaculate, by the way. But like, it feels like she's just a little bit too, like, you know what I mean? Same thing with Japard. Feels like a little bit too much of a... It's too much strictness sometimes. You know what I mean? Not really strictness, but like it's not strictness. I can't find the word for it. But like it's like a fuck. I can't find it. Yeah, it's not strictness. It's not strictness. Like I can't put it into words. Okay, I can't. The way she acted during that the Lufa story quest, I need to think about it a little bit. I need to think about it. I'm speechless. Oh yeah, Ting Yun thighs. I need to add that. I forgot. What was it? What was the word I was looking for? I think it was I think it's more of like, you know how like the fuck. I don't even know if it's correct or not. You know, like the Mendoksai kind of attitude. That's what I feel like Ting Yun has. But like I feel like it's not the same. Like I can't properly like, I don't know the word. I feel like I had it's like on the tip of my tongue. Whatever, we're skipping it. I just want to soak Ting Yun because of Ting Yun's ties. Done. There's another reason behind it, but I can't figure it out. Stell? I would drown Stell, to be honest with you. I would fucking drown this bitch. This guy, no thank you. I don't even know the guy's name. Why would I drown Stell? He's like the tallest. She's like the tallest girl in the fucking game. I just want to see the tall girl drown. Sometimes the reasons are simple, Chad. Sometimes they're elaborate. Sometimes they're based on their personality. But like for Stell, it's just because she's a tall girl. I just want to see a tall girl drown. That's it. That's it. Kylus, I have no idea. Because I just immediately picked the girl. It's weird because the girl and the guy are the same height. You know what I mean? I'm just going to refer to them as the girl and the guy. Welt? I don't know, man. Welt seems like a party pooper, bro. Like I don't think I want to like do anything to Welt. You know? He's like a Zhongli type of like just boring ass motherfucker. Feels like he's just not gonna react to anything I say or do. And I don't even want to try. Like just looking at Welt makes me feel like I don't want to try. Okay? I don't want to try. Well, disappeared to Zhongli? Nah, man. I think you're referring to the Harsher of Reason that was isekai'd into Honkai Star Rail. That's this guy. You know, he's also named Welt, you know, the first Harsher. So I'm going to put him a no thank you because I don't want it. I just, no. I don't see anything, okay? Same thing with this guy, Kalis. I don't see anything, okay? I'm sorry. I just don't, like, I don't imagine in my mind that they're getting wet. You know what I mean? Yan Qing, we're going to put him next to Jingguan because of the sole fact. Sometimes reasons are simple. I told you, okay? I'm putting him next to Jingguan because I told you that I convinced Yan Qing in my mind that Yan Qing will peg Jinwan. And I want to see Jinwan's reaction when his master star pupil, who is 13 years old, by the way, pegs him as part of his training to become the Grand Master. But in order to become the Grand Master, he must master the Master Stroke. Cue music. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Fu Chuan? Like I don't know how to name. I don't know what his name or her name is, but I know she's cute. I like her. She's not drowned. No, she's not. The prescience or whatever it is will not allow it. Soak? No. I don't want to see her soaked. You know? I feel like I know exactly how she would react, and it's not gonna be a fun way. No, it's gonna be not gonna be an enjoyable thing to see her. You know, like the thing that makes Fu Swan attractive, or like why I like the character, is because of her intelligence. I like the brains, chat. I like the brains. Okay, I know you can't see it from because my feet is up, but like I like the brains. Okay, I like the brains, and she's cute. So I'm gonna put her at wet me. Okay, just a little bit, just a little splash. You know, just a little splash so that she enjoys herself a little bit. But I don't need to see her all flustered, all wet and shit. You know, those things do not interest me. The thing that interests me is her prescience. Jing Liu. I don't know anything about her. Is she a stern master or whatever? Whatever, man. I don't know anything about her. I don't know anything about these characters, to be honest. So we're just gonna go strictly by their faces. And that's it. Yi, I'm gonna drown her. Wukong, I'm gonna dip her. Lucha, I'm gonna soak him. I don't know who this girl is. Is this Hanabi or something? I don't know who she is. All right, let me explain first. Why do I want to drown this girl? Feels like I want to choke her to death. I'm looking at her and it feels like I want to choke her to death. That's the only reason. I don't know anything about her. Luca, he looks like someone who's gullible, someone who is teasable. Therefore, soak me. Yukong looks like a more elegant version of Tingyun, I guess. A little bit more playful, less goofy. That's why she's a dip me. Guan Fen? What the fuck is Guan Fen? Well, she looks like Su Shang, so I'm gonna put her next to Su Shang. Watch the Jing Yuan trailer. I already watched it. I already watched the freaking Jing Yuan trailer. I don't want to watch it again. It reminds me of the pain of Jing Yuan. My boy got the dog ripped out of him. Anyway. Because I look at her, okay? I look at her, and none of these choices speak to me. I don't want to drown her. I don't want to soak her. I just want to wet the ass. Gotcha. I just want to wet the ass. I already made up my mind. I saw... Here's the reasoning behind this, okay? All the last 5 characters which I haven't released, this is my reasoning behind... Everything is basically just based on appearance. My reasoning for Jing Li, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, is because her back shot shows the curvature of her ass, and I just want to splash some water in there so that it glistens against the freaking light, iridescence of the light. That sounds like a good time, you know? Splash a little bit of sesame oil in that ass, and you got one nice dinner to fucking go home to every night, baby. All right. That's it. She's just badass. Yeah, I know she is. Yeah, I just want to wet her, you know? And it's a double entendre. You know what I mean? It's a double entendre. You know? You wet her in more ways than one. I'm not gonna say anything else, Chad. This is like we're gonna go through implied sexual tension now. I'm not gonna say it outright anymore. I'm not gonna say her pussy's gonna be dripping wet. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. You know, we gotta have to be YouTube friendly now. Anyway, we're done. Well, that was simple. That was pretty simple, Chad. That was You know why I took this short? It's because of what is it? It's because the Hawkeye Starlight characters are shorter. But anyway, this is a tier list. If I do say so myself, I did put all of the stuff in the order that I want to put them in, to be fair. Like I put Kafka, I already knew coming in, Kafka's going to be at the top, for sure. And I feel like there's not much I would actually change here in terms of who would I want to, have interactions with a bathtub in. You know what I mean? Now, if you add another wrinkle of like, I'm going to join them in the bathtub, and we're going to be doing the same. Like, if I say drown, we're going to drown together in a bathtub. I feel like it's going to change a little bit, We're going to get soaked together in a bathtub, Because in this scenario, I'm going to make them wet. I'm going to dip them. I'm going to soak them. I'm just doing the action and I'm looking at the result. It's going to be, there's a different wrinkles to it, but that's a different time for a different place or whatever. All right, we're done. Dong Hang, dragon form.
First in-game look and expressions of Dan Hang. Are you guys pulling for this
All right.
character? Let me know. Make sure to subscribe for regular.
Slime King. Twitch. Discord. Celebratory Jackie.